Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode today. Gamer Ace here. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe and comment down below. But on further ado, on with today's video. So you decided to play Monk, the fist-clashing, knuckle-dragging, and sometimes specialist of having to snap your neck 5 times faster than anyone else in the group. Your job as a monk is very simple. Go in, stun lock enemies, break their necks or break their arms to disable them, and so on and so forth, using magic of the key. Or special magic, where you're able to use special abilities to do more damage, or to do unique abilities to defeat other foes. You mostly rely heavily on your dex and how fast you are on your feet. Like a rogue, you are graceful when you attack, but when you are also in fisticuffs, you have the strength able to break through stone and steel walls with your bare hands. As a monk, you have 1d8 HP per level. Proficiencies, armor, none sadly, but you get unarmored defense, which is your dexterity plus your constitution bonus, so perfect. No, it's your wisdom bonus, so it's your dex and wisdom bonus. Weapons, you are proficient in simple weapons and short swords. Tools, choose any one type of artisan's tool or one musical instrument of your choice. Saving throws, strength and dexterity. Skills, choose two from acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth. Equipment, you can go with a short sword or any simple weapon, but I prefer to make simple weapons or make improvised weapons. As a monk with bare hands, you can use just start using a chair as an improvised weapon, still do good with it. Backpacks, those are interesting ones. You get a Dungeoneer's pack with an Explorer's pack. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. You get unarmored defense. As a monk, you go in not wearing any heavy armor or any armor at all, but just your robes. Your AC equals to 10 plus your dexterity modifier and wisdom modifier, so you can have a very high dexterity depending on what you do. Depending on what race you play, also plays into account. If you play as, let's say, a turtle, you already get a plus 17 AC because of your shell. But you can't stack that, sadly. But very good. Plus, you get claws that tie into your key. So you can add both your claw damage, with the key damage, with your unarmored strikes. So you're basically doing more damage than most people would as playing as a monk. Actually, favorite idea of mine when I'm building a monk is a dwarf monk. I had one. His name was Torbeck. Was it Iron Hand? Yeah, it's probably Iron Hand, but he was a blind dwarf monk who was looking for a new home for his people because a red dragon came in and destroyed the beautiful underground city destroyed the original city of one of the city of the dwarves, Artagastash, stone wall, fortified mountain fortress, blocking enemies from going in. But during the battle, when the dragon breathed his column of flames, smacked, some of the flames cut across Torbeck's face, blinding him. Not fully blinding him, more of like a Fujitora blind. So he can somewhat see, but not what he used to anymore. He can't shoot a bow, he can't throw weapons, but he's very good with his hands. He can once he gets up close to someone, he's in there, in and out, just quickly bashing someone's face in. His hands why he got the term Iron Hands was he was one of the best blacksmiths, where he would infuse ki into his strikes while he hit onto the anvil, forging weapons with his own bare hands, which gave him the term Iron Hands. Very fun character I used to play. Very fun. Actually, I still have his character sheet, but that's going to be another story for another time. Also, you get unarmored movement. Starting at 2nd level, your speed increased by 10 feet while you're not wearing armor, and makes you much faster. You just get up, as long as you're not wearing armor, you get up there a lot faster. Get up in there and start beating the living crap out of someone. Just go, bop, 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 bop. Monk traditions. Starting as a monk, there's many different ones. You have the way of the open hand, the way of the 4 elements, and that's all of them. Basically, the way of the open hand is to slap opponents quickly and kill them. But for me, I usually use the way of the open hand without open hand. It's just more of close fists, hitting you as hard as possible. Basically, the way of the open hand is the equivalent of it's like Terminator, how to kill you. It's like the Terminator knowing how to kill you in 1,000 ways with just his bare hands. And that's the way of the open hand monk. Basically, he knows how to kill you with just 1,000 different ways with just his hands. Not even including his feet. Just the hands. Way of the 4 elements is basically like Avatar. So you basically launch the powers of fire, water, air, and earth. Very fun times. If you want to play as a Avatar, why not? Deflect missiles starting at 3rd level. You get to catch missiles or throw missiles right back at someone's face. That is perfect. Ability score improvement? Yes. Slow fall at 4th level. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce the fall damage when you take by amounting equal to 5 times your monk level. Means you take less damage when falling, which is very good if you want to pull a Garp with Galaxy Impact. And you want to do a sick landing and make yourself look terrifying. Perfect. Extra attack. You get to hit him even more now. Instead of hitting him twice, you get to hit him almost 4 times. Basically breaking the jaw and breaking bones. Let's do it. Stunning strike. You punch him in the guts, his nethers, or you punch him in the eyeballs to basically stun him, and then unload even more key strikes to his face. Key empowerment strikes. Basically, you infuse your attacks with even more magical ki, and you start even spamming that even more, smashing the person's face into the concrete. Perfect for taking care of most enemies. Stillness of mind. Starting at 7th level, you can use your action to end one effect on yourself. Means basically if you're charmed, poisoned, all that good stuff, or frightened, you can basically use Stillness of Mind to take care of both charmed and frightened effects. Purity of Body. Starting at level 10, your mastery of ki flowing through you makes you immune to disease and poison. So, haha, take that, drow or spiders. You can't poison this dwarf monk now. Ah! Well, except for him still being blind and still be able to be turned into a pincushion, but oh well. Tongues of the Sun and Moon. Starting at 13th level, you learn to touch ki of other minds and understand all spoken languages, which is perfect, especially if you are going to be the diplomat of your party, which Torbeck had to be because most of 2 of his party members were murder hobos that he had to deal with. A lot. Good old times. Diamond Souls. Beginning at 14th level, your mastery ki grants you proficiency on saving throws. Basically, spend 1 ki point and you get better at the skills that you already are having trouble with or you're already good with. It means doubling the chances of success and breaking someone's legs with your fisticuffs. Let's do it. Timeless Body. Basically, your body doesn't suffer of old age. Means basically you can be a dwarf at 400 years old and still be able to fight like you were only 234, still in your prime. like Garp when he did a galaxy impact to someone's face. Empty body. Being at 18th level, you can use action spend 4 key points to become invisible. Basically, just become invisible and start sneaking up on people and doing a quick punch to the face or the guts. Extra attack. You get more hit attacks. And is that Way of the Open Hand, which go through a few techniques. If you succeed a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone, it must make a strength saving throw. If it does, it fails, and you push the target up against back 15 feet away from you, which Way of the Open Hand is much better than the 4 elements, personally, because you can do a whole lot more stuff. And now on to Way of the 4 Elements. Or you play Way of the Shadow. Basically, you become a Mortal Kombat character called Noob Saibot and go up and just doing fatalities to people, left, right, and center. Way of the 4 Elements, you can cast elemental spells like Fireball, Move Earth, so far and so forth. Am I missing anything? No. But that's simply Monk. If you liked today's episode, please like and subscribe and comment down below. But this is Gamer Ace, signing out.